Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm so excited for this video because I'm going to be doing a first impression on the Mavie Cosmetics Take Me to Paris palette. I have had this for so long, it's not even funny. I bought this during Black Friday on a sale, and Black Friday I had like this full plan where I was like, I'm just gonna get this, this, and this, and then like there were so many good deals, I went crazy, and I will never ever do that again. I bought way too many eyeshadow palettes to the point where I think I have this and maybe like 2 more, and then I'll finally have tried everything that I bought during Black Friday. I know, crazy. It's not like well, let me rephrase that. Like, I could have tried these things, but I wanted to do videos on them, and so I kept pushing it back and back and back because I'm just such a weird person. Like, I just want to use what I want to use. And even though logically I was like, there's this bucket of palettes I need to use, I'm like, ooh, let me use this instead. Or let me talk about this instead. Or let me revisit something I already used before. So it just took me forever to finally get to this point. But I have wanted to play with this so bad, like off camera. Every time I open it, I'm like, this is just the perfect soft palette. Like, it makes me so excited. I think it's so beautiful. But I've just been waiting to film a video with it. And so finally filming this feels pretty freeing. I always get comments that are like, I don't know how you can wait so long. I don't know. I literally can't explain it either, but we're gonna play with this today. I did do a first impression on the Take Me to Tokyo palette, I believe it was, which was more colorful, and I still have the Santorini palette I'm going to do next. But this is just so beautiful, so you can see what it looks like. It's so soft. It has like little Paris skyline on it. It does have a little mirror. I love the size of this palette. And then here is what the inside looks like. So I think I'm going to try and use almost every shade today. I've kind of got a plan going on in my head, but I think this is just so beautiful. So before I put this on my eyes, I figure we could go ahead and swatch it really quickly. So we're going to start off with Bon Appetit, which looks like a really beautiful pink. French Cafe. One-way ticket. Man, I wish I had a one-way ticket to Paris. No, I don't. I literally don't even like going like to the grocery store by myself. What am I talking about? All right, so there's the first 3 shades. They look absolutely beautiful. I didn't get a baby wipe. All right, next we have Bubbly Toast. Bizu Bizu. Not sure what that means. Oh my gosh, that's actually really pretty. It looks a little bit lighter on like the swatch than in the pan. Trench Coat. Why does that make me think of Hairspray when they're like walking down the street and they're like, there goes the flasher who lives next door and he's got the trench coat on? Gosh. That is such a beautiful shimmer. I didn't even expect it to be that pretty. Okay, I don't know what this word is, but I'm going to look it up.
Champs-Élysées, French.
Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées. Okay, I don't know if I feel like even though I just listened to it, I feel like I'm butchering it. I'm going to take Champs-Élysées, which is this like cool tone brown. Mint macaroon. Macaroon. Oh my god, I love macaroons. And Liberty. How beautiful is this color scheme? Absolutely stunning. I actually did get questions about this palette in comparison to the Douce palette from Juvia's Place, so I just thought I would show you really quickly the difference. I feel like they're both soft pinky palettes with a pop of green. Really quickly, I'm just gonna swatch like a little bit of the Juvia's Place over. For example, Tarte, this looks like a white, but it has like a true like pinky shift to it, so I feel like you can see definitely there's a big difference there. Let me just do this real quick. I should do a little bit more so that you can see the difference. I'll swatch the shades that are comparable. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I know I got questions in the past, so we'll do it real quick. Swatching Tarte again right here, just so it's there. And then here is the like pinky shade in the Juvia's Place palette. I feel like you can tell the shimmers are a lot more intense and it's like a completely different tone. Here's the like peachy matte shade. All right, here's the green and the lightest brown. I feel like the Juvia's Place one is a little bit lighter. All right, here's the deeper brown. Those aren't that far off from each other. They're just a little bit of a different undertone. And then here's like the deeper orangey shade. which is most comparable to this. And then there's nothing like this in the palette, this one, and this one. In the Juvia's Place palette, there's a like gunmetal shade and that like purple. So those are some quick comparisons. I feel like overall the Mavie Cosmetics palette is a lot softer. Alright, so I just went ahead and prime my eyes with the Ofra eye primer, and I'm going to start off with this shade right here called Trench Coat. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. Just doing it a little bit higher up in my crease. If you're someone with a deeper skin tone, this would probably be like a good setting shade for you. But for me, it does show up just a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and grab French Cafe. And I'm going to place that a little bit lower down in the crease. I am just using a fluffy brush because I want to do a super soft look, but you could probably take this on like a denser blending brush and get it to be a little bit more intense because it did swatch pretty well. Beautiful, just like really light combo. Like this is like my version of like the perfect neutral palette. Just looking at the color scheme, obviously. This is my first time using it, so I can't speak completely on the quality, although I have used my Tokyo palette quite a few times, and I think it's really beautiful. I like the mattes. My only like con is I feel like I wish the shimmers were a little bit more intense, but the mattes blend beautifully. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and grab the shade Liberty, and I'm still using a pretty fluffy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just put that into my outer part of my eye right here. Just to kind of diffuse this shade. I don't want it to be too pigmented. I just want a super soft look. Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead and take my fluffy brush and just blend over that edge. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and play with a bunch of the metallic shades on the lid. I'm actually going to go ahead and take One Way Ticket on like the outer part, Bizu Bizu on the middle, and then Bon Appetit on the like front. Alright, starting off with One Way Ticket. Just using that here for a little bit of depth. Not gonna take it in too far or anything. Right, so I just blended out really quickly right there just so there's no harsh lines. And gonna go ahead and grab it Bizu Bizu. I'm so excited about this shade. Like, it is so beautiful. Okay, it didn't pick up very well. Let me grab some more. Go figure. Oh my gosh. I just love the tone of this pink, I guess I would say. Alright, now going into Bon Appetit. That one picked up really well. I'm just gonna actually, like, I'm gonna start off on the outer, or sorry, I'm starting off on the inner corner and then just blending that into the lid so there's no harsh lines, and it adds a little extra dimension. Going in with a touch more of Bizu Bizu between the two shades. Definitely got some fallout. Alright, now for the lower lash line, I'm going to start off with Champoly. I can't even remember what it was. I listened to it like 6 times. I can't remember. I'm going in with this neutral brown right here. I'm just putting this on like the outer half of the eye, just slightly blending it out. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and take the mint shade, and I'm going to pop that onto the inner part of my eye right here. And I love that. Now I'm grabbing Bubbly Toast, and I'll pop that onto my inner corner. Just a really pretty neutral inner corner highlight. Also gonna pop a little bit on like the highest point of my brow bone right here. I'm just gonna go in with my blending brush over that area there so the highlight's not too harsh. Alright, so to finish up my eyes, I'm gonna use the NYX eyeliner in the shade Aqua Green, I believe. Yes, Aqua Green, and then I'm going to use my Lorac mascara. For a highlight today, I'm going to go ahead and use the Art Cosmetics Maddie Ritchie palette, which I'm going to just grab this really beautiful pink right here called Aura, or Aura. Whew. That's intense. Okay. Go ahead and blend that out. It has like such a beautiful like pink background. Alright, for lipstick today, I'm going to go ahead and grab Gerard Cosmetics Buttercup, which is like a soft, like pinky shade. And then I'm going to go ahead and top that with my Dose of Colors Can You Not gloss. Gonna keep that mostly on the center. It's a little bit lighter. More neutral. Alright guys, so this is the finished look and I really love how it turned out. I feel like I got the exact look I was expecting to out of this palette, just like that super soft pinky look with a pop of green. I love it. I feel like all the shadows were so easy to work with, extremely easy to blend. The pigmentation was fine. I feel like the only one I had a little bit different with was I feel like Bizu. I had to dig my brush in just a little bit more, but you could definitely play with different brushes and see what ends up working the best, or use your finger. But overall, I really love the look. I think it was super easy to accomplish, and these are just like I said before, this is kind of like my perfect neutral palette, so I'm really happy with it. I'm so glad I finally filmed this first impression so I can just use this whenever I want to. I know I could have just used it in the first place, but I wanted to do a first impression. I said I was going to do a first impression, so this is me procrastinating for like months and months and months to keep my word, but I'm so excited to use this from now on because I feel like it is just such an easy like throw on makeup and be done kind of thing, while still having a little bit of color, because I personally love like pink tones. I feel like they really bring out the green in my eyes, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it, and I love the packaging and the theme. I think it's so cute. Alright, so I think that's everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would love to know if any of y'all have tried Mavie Cosmetics and what you thought, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!